Oh no, misplay from the driver here. Going to get stuck going in. No.
I was just about to say,
yeah,
their road TSQ as well. It's looking a lot better this time.
Yeah, you know, it was a pre-caster call out right there. You know, they could hear it in their minds.
Looking relatively even here on this first fight instead of TSQ trying to scramble in.
Yeah, no rush.
Sadly, no first point
Yeah,
rush.
no rush for AXV coming out. Standard cap on the back.
First RB actually getting their hab down at the start here instead of waiting for 2 minutes later. Yeah, the first firefight folds out. Warland getting dropped first up in the game, I think. Oh, immediately by is that high speed? No, that's a roadkill that dropped. Agnar's dead before too. Nades are out, able to drop Zengrade.
Kind of a yin-yang pattern going on here. First RBTSQ on the left, the west side, AXV on the right or the east side, flowing around the point.
It is pretty interesting to see a lot of the big shooters from last game getting dropped at the start here. Zakafel already dead. Taki lying down on the point over here. Volt's dead on the ground as well, along with Kraku. Kraku. Every time we look at him, he's dead.
Lenny Imperium pushing in. Boggy Knucklehead defending on point here. Check the map quickly just to see how this rollout is shaping up. Backcaps going in. Lots of pressure from AXV on that side. Not getting a whole lot of value for it. I think, honestly, first RBTSQ win this deployment.
Looks like it. AXV might be able to hunker down to where they're at right now in the warehouse, but first RB does have the one on the western side.
Hold the phone on the backside mountain. He's on the hab of first RB. He's alone there. Taki is down, but Zypher's coming in for the overrun on the hab. Is this a mistake here for first RBTSQ placement of their hab?
They're in this building right here. They're right next to
it. It's very aggro. First RB is aware that their hab is proxied though.
Yeah.
They are in the building.
Calling for nades.
I'm up in 2 seconds.
Bag does not go out. Mountain is dead though. Same with Cypher.
Clears both off the point.
They're coming from those smokes. They're coming from those smokes.
Apologies, the kill cam is not active right now. The kill feed, excuse me. So we're not hearing or not seeing any of the.
Dropping roadkill. Kraku getting the kill this time. Let's go, Kraku. He really has just become my personal man.
He's not driving now. That's why he's not driving.
He's out of the driver's seat, down on the floor, where he shines.
Oh man, don't be so hard on him.
He's just become my favorite player to watch now.
Holding that tight angle. Nice nade here. Ant takes a little bit of damage there. Nade not on target. Vittorius is going to push in for the clear. Tight angle.
They're not able to get the Kraku coming in.
Left side.
Can he get it? Kraku! Oh,
of course, you call it his name, immediately gets domed.
Taki was having none of that nonsense.
First RB, TSQ clear the initial threat off of their hab on the overrun. I would have loved to see if they could try to push that out a little more. Sigma Tech, Mercs on the flank right here, playing dead. Thought Patrol. It seemed like he was for a minute there. Maybe it's just an odd peek. Well, now he doesn't have to play dead anymore. He does drop. Rattler also goes down in the field. Mortars, though. Crucial intel.
Really likes using these mortars.
Yeah.
And they already know where half plays.
Yeah, exactly. Mortars are a little bit off, though. Ooh, mortars are missing.
I wonder if that's just because of the mortar's automatic spread.
Yeah, possibly. Oh, direct hit onto the hab. There we go.
Yeah, looks like some of those mortar misses are just the random spread.
Now, unfortunately, I don't know if they know where the radio is, if they're going to push their mortars a little further, or if they're just going to go for suppression on the hab itself.
I mean, if they're lucky, some of the rounds will just walk it over a little bit and hit the radio anyways. It looks like ammo box is already down for them.
Look at this rotation, though. Second phase for AXV. Hab is actually proxied. Who proxied the hab?
Radio's down.
That's just the radio, yeah.
Disabled from mortars.
Good luck trying to get
Looks
them
like
up.
is shifted.
Yeah, I went.
Tori's gonna see if he can get these dug up. Choosing to move the other way.
He's gonna do one dig and then he's gonna run for cover. One dig, run for cover.
He's gotta do what he's gotta do, I guess.
Oh, some luck here. Can he get some RNG luck? That's 2. Where's the 3rd?
That's
Yes,
3.
he gets the luck. Victorious with the recovery on the radio. Will he get it 2 rounds in a row? 2 salvos in a row?
Shadow with a triple kill in the feed, though. Zach's looking to double himself.
1 sec. I think I might have clicked off the feed. Victorious, though, with a really massive play. A little bit of RNG in the mix, too, to get the radio back up. Shadow pushing in right here. What can he get? Let's get on board. He trades with it. Oh, man. So regardless of the amazing opening for First RB TSQ, they're losing mid-cap with a 3 chevron cap right now for AXV. That's massive. What happened?
AXV really just got those extra couple bodies. I don't know if you noticed, but they started capping Castle at 3 chevrons at some point. Well, look
at the rotation from First RB. They're all the way back on Castle. They should have kept those bodies on the midpoint and controlled it. They kept too few bodies here. Their hab position was off also. It got super suppressed by the mortars. You know, there was the 2 bodies that were on it overrunning it. And now they're just getting picked off. AXV with the flank here, able to shoot onto the hab. Complete suppression. This is kind of, it feels like where the strategy comes into play here. The ammo crate isn't even dug up. They don't even have the ammo crate up.
Yeah, those mortars really were not what they wanted. I think that's honestly what the First RB guys up there were doing over at Castle, trying to get rid of those mortars.
Hold the phone though, Grumps. Looks like he cleared out the full squad inside that northeastern building here. Trip is pushing in also. And this is going back the way of First RB TSQ. 3 chevron decap on storage. And despite the hiccups, despite losing their hab, not having an ammo crate, TSQ First RB are right back in this one.
They made a little bit of the same mistake AXV there did at the start, spreading out their numbers too thin, but they really pulled back a real fist for that rotate just as they needed. AXV not be able to get there quite in the same time as the fight, being at First RB's hab while in a dangerous spot, being right on point. Also means they get respawns faster and get back in the action.
I have radio and hab northeast of the west side on the in the ship.
They're on the building as well. On the building. On
AXV managed to get back onto point to stall.
They're getting dropped over here on the east compound though.
Are they? Yeah, they're neither team able to get any control over the point itself.
This is honestly how I expected to fold out the last match.
It seems like First RB TSQ have stabilized their hab, so they are getting the spawns back in. And we do see that decap start again, but immediately stop.
Hap is still alive. You saying don't take storage? Yeah, we don't need it.
Interesting.
Focus on the Hap.
Don't take storage if the cap is still alive. Focus on the hab. What do you think about those comments?
If you're gonna take it, that's fine.
If you're gonna take it, that's fine.
Yeah, there's only one way it's gonna work out.
You guys create a perimeter
getting that hab off and getting that hab offline, getting respawns gone. That's one way to cut off backup. But it looks like they're just taking cap right now anyway, so.
Yeah, no, again, AXV just couldn't secure that. They lost their mortars. Protection on the mortars, a little sus there. If they had kept those mortars up, they could have kept that pressure up on the fob. Also, RNG not going the way of the... Well, speak of the devil, here come the mortars again. Do you think the mortars will be enough to stall the cap, though? That's the really important question.
I mean, if he gets lucky and they go down on the hab again and actually hit and get the radio out again, that'll be big for their reinforcements. Looks like they're going around just southwest or just southeast of it, though.
Oh, direct hit onto the radio. 2 direct hits onto the radio. Do you think that first RB, TSQ should have rotated this radio, this fob, with it being so exposed?
I think honestly it's a good thing for them to do, but with the situation they were in with mortars going down and AXV was still engaged in that heavy firefight at the time of, they just didn't have the time for it. We'll see if they do it later on though, if things slow down, because they are coming to up 4 chevrons cap on storage, almost have it.
Yeah, they're going to take it. Mortars not enough to stop. Red Alpha drops 2 before going down himself. Even tags Jim once. Flank not going to work out here for AXV. Midpoint going towards a first RB TSQ, and they extend their lead. Already 86 tickets here with the cap. Now, should first RB TSQ push off and try to pressure Castle, or should they turtle here and hold the midpoint?
I think realistically they're going to do the same thing they did last game. TSQ are in first RB are just going to hunker down. I'd love to see some more aggro push, but with the way they play, it's a lot slower. It's a lot harder to get that kind of stuff out.
Here come the mortars again. Pressure onto the radio. Dropping bodies on the hab also.
I don't know, because you can see... Oh, there goes Kanita's route. I was just about to say, you got squad 4 out there on the flank again. Kanita's rally just got stomped.
Checking out the map to see where each team stands. Mortars still up on Castle. No pressure on the mortars. Absolutely hammering those mortars onto point here. Hab is down on storage site.
Hey, we were not pushing in. We were letting you go for that hab. We were just going to sit here and farm them off that hab.
Yeah, they are
2 mortars, excuse me, 2 mortars out for AXV.
They have no picture pushing in.
You can see the map and the radio at the same time here. No effective suppression. Grumps is going to dig it through the wall. Big brain play from Grumps. He's going to get inside and actually go for the radio through the wall. But does he get dropped? Seems like he might have got dropped there.
I think he really just came down.
Oh, he's not through the wall. So
yeah, he's dead on the radio.
You could probably dig this through the wall. Would that be considered glitching though? Or is that just part of the game?
I feel like you're not supposed to be able to do that.
Okay, yeah, okay. Never mind. Grumps definitely wasn't through the wall. Anybody, he was on the outside of the wall.
His body's on the radio. We didn't see anything else.
Yeah. But this pressure, again, has allowed some mercs, some AXV mercs from Sigma-Tac, Rattler, Jim the O from AXV to push around to the backside, rocket onto the logistics vehicle here. This might be the break that they were looking for. Let's go on board with Rattler here as he pushes in. Now, does he get team killed by the mortars? That's the real question.
Let's see if the lit fire call happens. Hab is down way already. It's like maybe he gets hold disable in a second.
No cap progress yet. Do you see any secondary spawns here for first RB TSQ? How are they going to get back into this one?
Oh, only way you know how. Huck it from Maine.
Oh,
you got my boy Kraku
no.
once again building the hab up here. Like
Where's that hab going up? Let's check the map to see.
I mean, he's over there with Velogi, so hopefully he's going to be getting hab up over here.
Wait, where is he with the Logi? Where is the Logi?
All the way back on Village.
Yeah, but okay, so he's waiting for the hab go down and going to put a fallback hab on Village. Okay. Oh.
Looks like that's what we have to do.
Potential saviors coming in. They're going to try to do what AXV did last time. Not with that kind of driving. Going to take the radio on to bleed out Jim the O and Rattler. Here come Volt and the rest of his squad dismounting on the opposite side of the building. It's going to be so difficult for them.
He was on bleed.
Yeah, they did the call out not to dig it back up. They're just coming for kills right here. Yeah, there is. No, run! Bad nade, both bad nades. No, what's going on? AXV missing both their nades. Rotation coming out. Oh, and the second nade takes the Mo out, both out. Oh my God, the team kills. Not looking good for AXV. They do get the radio though. Oh no. I can't do anything but laugh a little bit and feel bad for those guys from AXV.
I don't know. It's an interesting thing here because while First RB and TSQ are really able to hunker down these points, they aren't going out there and getting those rallies up in safe places. So the few that actually do come up from some of the First RB guys are just getting squashed because AXV is taking a really wide approach and spreading out their guys and really just walking their way in.
You know, you mentioned that AXV was the more experienced team, but 2 missed nades in a row leading to a double team kill is not a sign of a super confident player, right? That's somebody who's under pressure, who's feeling the nerves, and who's not taking that time to put the nade through the massive open garage that's right in front of him.
One of them is a Merg, so.
All right.
Yeah, sure though. I don't think he's gonna see some of the pretty big kills last time.
Warland trading there with Zakafel. Really nice flick from Zakafel to trade on that one. Decap coming in at 1 chevron here, but that's probably going to be stopped fairly soon.
Raz crawling for another revive.
Yeah, AXV in the lead, 241 to 228 here.
Yeah, I think those mortars are really hurting them this time because AXV wasn't able to get those down too much thanks to Kanito's squad, but they seem to have a lot more harder of a struggle getting it down and getting it going on this back cap over here on Castle.
Yeah, mortars, the deciding factor so far. They had to reboot them a second time. Now, First RB TSQ, their hab is so far away. You said they weren't doing rallies, so how are they going to get back into their point right here without it getting decapped?
They're going to have to walk, and they're going to have to force their way in whether they like it or not. Just missed it on the north end here. Robbie just did a very Kraku moment, tried to roll out straight on the road back to main with the Logi and got by a Saul.
Oof. Yeah, that first RB squad is operating in the far back, but I don't know if I love this direction or this lane they're taking to get to the point here. They're going through the open. AXV's already rotated on the south.
Push.
Yeah.
I suppose it is a little harder for them to actually get out on those wings, though, with AXV already having to position themselves out there. They do have a huge number advantage if they just force their way.
Bot Patrol dropping a couple here on the flank. He's got 3 members of First RB TSQ pushing towards him.
Mortars is down.
Oh, nade right on Bot Patrol. What? He doesn't go down? What is going on?
Hit the tree in front of him. Yeah,
there we go.
Looks like both times they hit the tree.
That is justice right there. That nade was literally a meter in front of his face laying down. For that not to take him out would be really ridiculous.
Oh no, AXV still got this holding the point for the time being. Recapping again at 3 chevrons now.
Yep. But there's nobody on the backside stalling First RB. It looks like Murtaugh traded. And there's just an open radio. Nobody from First RB. Imperium's holding against Cannon here. Nobody's going for the radio, and the Habs are just spawning in. And the squad that's back on Castle isn't pushing in to go for the radio either.
It looks like they're beginning to finally wrap their way in here now. They're probably looking for some rallies to squash before making their way in.
There's one that they did trade on. You can see the 2 bodies down.
We're not losing points. It's
Yeah.
fine.
TSQ looking like they're struggling to actually get this hab back up on Nurum as well. I think radio's on bleed. Let me check back here. Radio's being not being dug down, nor is it on bleed. It is down a layer.
Yeah. Swooper doing a little bit of work on the backside right there.
Yeah. AXV's really giving it back to them after what Kanito did for them all of last match back here on Village.
Let's head over and see what's happening on this side. If we can pick a player. There we go. All right.
Speaking of Kanito, he's actually running his way towards the hab up here north.
On the north side, okay. So radio goes back up. however, is marked here by AXV. AXV is going to know about this. You can see Smickle and American already rotating with Munch. Not too sure where Munch is going. Probably coming over here to help out. Different building for the hab this time, a little closer, of course, because First RB TSQ did lose their hab on point. I really do like this position from AXV, though. They're pushed out far, and they're controlling the inside lanes right here. First RB TSQ is pretty far off the point. They're trying to flank really wide now. Respawn does come in on the hab itself, so the hab's going to be just in the forest over here.
Hab's definitely in an interesting spot here. Kind of nooked into a little bit of deflate in the corner. But AXV does have a beat on its location. I really like how AXV's pincering them where they are, rather on focusing on really spanning out and looking for those flanks, because First RB and TSQ just aren't going for them.
And there is the cap on storage site. AXV have taken the midpoint after a questionable rollout. Definitely, maybe not a questionable for them, but a much better rollout from First RB TSQ than last game.
Yeah, unfortunately, though, they were not able to, even with that, they lost the point again. We'll see if AXV is actually able to hold it, though, and take over Village here, because now it is going to be all of their forces. And AXV is a bit split between looking for Kanito and his boys messing around on Castle, the few people they have on defense, and needing to assault.
Victorias gets lit up by a hat rocket. Lucky to survive this one on less than half health. We're seeing a lot more hats this game, at least from AXV. We didn't really see a lot of that AT come out last game.
They might honestly be a little bit scared of what happened to them. What they did to TSQ happening to them.
Hey, we got guys straight.
I wouldn't want to have that Hail Mary happen to me in the last 10 minutes.
Southeast of Village. I see at least
Big push from Cannon coming out here. He does get suppressed, does take the first building though. After dropping 2, he's gonna look to push a little further in this town. Oh, nice shot right there. I don't have the kill feed
and it
up.
really just that would be Volts that
Was
got
that
that and Rushi. No,
No,
sadly
it
was not Kraku.
Oh, I got really excited if it was Kraku there.
Kraku was got great suppression on that angle though. All Cannon needed to do was take one step and he was dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god, my boy's insane. He's just running across an open field. Munch doesn't get him though.
That wide flank not working out here for AXV. Their marks also. It did look like AXV had a really nice push up the mid, but that just got completely countered. Their timing maybe a little bit off. Not able to get the overrun on the hab also.
Yeah, I don't think they quite gave their wings enough time to spin out before they really shoved into that hab. And it just backfired on them because the people that were up were just able to hold it long enough for people to respawn.
So finally, this truck looks like it's about to go down. Is it on fire here? That's good news for First RB TSQ. That means they're going to be able to get more habs up, possibly a newer hab a little closer to point here. Victorious, so why don't they just load up in the Humvee and go to the fob and overrun it? Why haven't they done that yet? On either side.
I honestly just don't think they're thinking of it. They're kind of a high-stress environment. AXV, after losing that first match, definitely doesn't want to have that same thing happen to them again.
Yeah.
And once again, TSQ in their first RB, real first turning experience. So they're looking to put on a show.
Seems like Victorias is doing first light rally here in his Humvee. Oh, okay. Never mind. This would have been so much stronger if he just loaded up a couple boys. At least enough pressure to stop the mortars and force a response.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to squash the rallies out here.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Might pay for it with the loss on the vehicle, though. Lots of shots going in. You can see wheels 3/4 damaged. I'm hearing unload Logi. Now, did they have more supplies in that Logi that was burning? Or do they have a second Logi that's up? Let's check the map and find out. Looks like they do have a second Logi over here. Okay, that's just a transport truck. I was tripping. It's so on fire and damaged that I could not see the back of it. So, big push coming onto the radio on the backside here. Everybody but I think Striker is down. Oh, look at the bodies here just piling up.
Hate to see it. My man Kraku's dead.
Hey, Kanito, grab your guys
Oh,
and
you know
see
that's
if
gonna be a
you can
meme
get
after
some
this one.
storage there, far south here.
Let me get a bite. Munch actually both up. Smicklebear is also up here, but a little
Guys,
under the weather.
go to shit.
Yeah,
And
looks like Tactician's gonna get picked up by
exactly.
Bite right now. Got a decent push going on to here, honestly.
Yeah.
Slightly outnumbered, but it's just
The-
Shadow guarding the radio right now, it seems.
Yeah, the radio being so far away from the hub also is drawing a couple bodies back to defend the radio.
Yeah,
And
it becomes high
AXV,
speed.
AXV capitalizing here. Knucklehead, Rattler pushing in. They're just not getting the trades they need or even the takedowns they need to gain the advantages that present themselves here.
Yeah, really is unfortunate for them, but it does look like First RB and TSQ have a lot of their best shooters back here. Depending on this radio, you got
What
Bolts,
is
you got high
going
speed,
on?
you got Shadow.
Knucklehead is right beside. There we go. I was like, what? They're right beside each other. Thought Patrol, I think gets that one. We'll follow behind Thought here. Immediately traded back. Those bush campers, those bushwalkies, Ragnar.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do sometimes, you know.
No, I don't. I don't disagree. Bush camping is a part of the game here. If you're on the defensive and you're bush camping, if you hit your shots, you're almost guaranteed the kill here. I don't know what's going on. Munch pushing in behind. High speed and Lenny. Oh my gosh.
Ahora jugué total
He misses high speed,
de
but he should have been aiming for high speed in that situation, I think. Since Lenny
Hey,
was
we might
not
wanna think
looking.
about moving this hab.
What do you think about those comms? Volts, team
Okay,
captain calling a move on the hab. You think that's a good decision here? We can check the map and analyze it.
I mean, we're gonna have to see how it goes because First RB really is just scrambling to defend and get something hunkered down before they can make a push out. AXV is doing a lot better job of controlling this match compared to the last one.
Man,
Really
look at
just throwing body to body at the wall.
Swooper and Enigma on a long flank going for a rally. You can see the marker for that rally already dropped. Oh, apologies. That's the other team's squad 2 marker out. That might be the nail in the coffin, especially if they have a full squad rotation on the backside. AXV just doing so well on the flanks this game, really controlling the positioning here. In First RB, TSQ is essentially stuck in their point. Now, the middle is kind of empty here. Zakafil and Taki the only ones there, and I don't know if TSQ, First RB have realized that right now. Kind of dangerous here from AXV.
I mean, we'll see how it works out for them. It looks like while Vittorious died, that Vic is alive, granted at one wheel, but it's still rolling. All the way over to Rail Docks now.
Okay.
Kanito's squad doesn't look like their strat of going around with that wide flank and really messing with them worked out too great for them. They did get this Logi down, and that still hasn't been recovered. It looks like they've just left Isaiah to deal with it, but mortars are going down on it already. There's one way to deal with Logi.
Yeah. If they want to take it out, they can indeed. I would love to see mortars come out from First RB TSQ though. It seems like they know where this fob is. They just can't push it.
My only thing is, oh yeah, honestly, great idea to use mortars from AXV here, as they're just dropping it on their own Logi to get rid of it so it respawns.
But from the reverse side here, why do you think First TSQ haven't decided to use at least one mortar tube? There goes the Logi. Nice play.
I think with the current hab placement, the issue is mortars just won't break it.
Okay.
It is just sitting inside this building, and the mortars won't be able to get it from where
Wait,
it's at currently.
who's mortars? The mortar, the XV fob is in the open here on midpoint.
The XV fob? It's not on midpoint.
The XP fob is off midpoint, but it is in the open. The First RB TSQ fob is overrun right now.
Oh, yeah, no,
It
the XV fob is sitting inside a little shack.
Oh, the XP shop is in a shack? Okay, my bad. My bad. I thought it was in the open over there.
Nope. Yeah, just a random building out in the middle of a field, you know?
Yeah. For this purpose. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. I was tripping. I don't know why I thought it was in the open. There it is. In all its glory. It'd be nice if mortars could pen like this sheet roof if there was, you know, like semi-destructible
I mean, if they get
openings
really
in the roof or
lucky, it
something.
might just sneak in through the holes.
Yeah.
But that's a little risking it too much on one.
Hab overrun again. Looks like they've gone for the takedown of their own Hab. Oh, mine's on the backside. Did you see who went down? Looks like it was just a Tiger back there.
It doesn't look like I'm gonna die to those mines. As long as that radio stays up, they could just keep dropping Habs in different places until something sticks.
Yeah.
But only issue is, once again, first start being TSQ really don't have those rally down. So every time they don't have that Hab up is time that they don't have respawns.
On the mortar here, I see a waiting for Don Flamenco to come in. This is a little cheeky. Will we see our first knife of the game come in here? Don Flamenco's gonna clear. Oh, he didn't peek it. I thought he was gonna peek it. Oh man. Don Flamenco is gonna be pissed.
I was really hoping we were about to see a knife killed in the first match of the season.
Yeah, I say
that would have been beautiful.
Should probably rotate to another
I think he's trying
here.
to fire the mortars. Unfortunately for him, there is no ammo.
Yeah.
On this Hab.
Oh no, there you go.
Oh,
He's got one.
with a round already, though.
There's 3 in the chamber probably.
Yep, that's all for him though.
Now, will he push in though? That's a big question. I'm waiting to see a play here. This back squad has honestly been fairly inconsequential for first RB.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to hop back on the mortars.
Yeah, you did a little T-pose there for a second. Let me get a bite. Is coming in from the backside. Long range takedown. No. Tactician might. Doesn't look like he will. Again, the pressure on the backside needed to be on this midpoint, though. There's been no pressure on this Hab so far. It's been allowed to stay up seamlessly.
Yeah. I think they were really just expecting things to go their way, but AXV hunkered down to the point at the start. And just since then, it's just been kind of roll. They did learn from their mistake last time of spreading out too thin too fast, and now they're just all on assault.
Yeah, so they did dig down their Hab. Where did they place the new one? So they placed the new one on the village itself. AXV is getting closer, but Isaiah here with the possible play, pushing into point. Does he go for the radio? And what is the response going to be?
There are a couple people, and I think Bite. Is he biting the other guys up there are actually not looking for him. Looks like he's gonna be looking. To
No, nobody's rotating yet. They haven't realized yet.
We'll see if somebody notices when the Hab marker actually goes down.
Yeah, there we go. Anybody gonna notice? Hello? Looks like 2 from the mortars. Still not pushing back in. Isaiah could have.
Jono?
There we go. Okay, now
Jono's turning around too. He's running straight towards
yeah, so 1v3 situation here. Isaiah could make a massive play in this game.
I don't think he's aware anyone's coming onto him though.
Oh gosh. Oh
so we'll
gosh.
see if he can hear the footsteps.
He's got to listen. Jono going for the long peek here. He's not going to have an angle right away. GL's. Oh, that's.
Frag goes out. He better. Okay, he's definitely aware now.
No, he's just digging. No, take your. What are you doing? I gotta say that's a misplay. You gotta take the gun out. You gotta try to clutch that up.
If we can push.
At least until that frag grenade went off, you had the excuse of nobody's turning for me, because unless you hear people and you're sound horrid, sometimes you just don't know. But after that frag goes off, you really just gotta know people are coming for you.
So no follow up. The rally's in the next state over, it seems. But where's the rest of that squad? At least go with 2. Even I'd love to see a full squad. Maybe they're rotating them out. I'm just not too sure what the idea was behind that play. He's left there. The squad's already rotated. Might as well go for it. I don't know. What do you think?
It's weird to see. For first RB at TSQ, really need to just get a squad out there and going for a push.
Yeah.
They're down to 139 to 180. And the AXVs, I think, is just going to keep running at them until they fall over.
They are up by 86 tickets, though. That's the big thing. They are up by 86 tickets. So AXV needs to win this game by a margin. Yeah. And
you see a little bit of first RB out here.
You know, if it's the 30 ticket, if it's a 40 ticket game, it's not going to matter. So, I mean, first RB, yeah, they don't have the midpoint, but they could continue to just grind this. And if they're winning gunfights, potentially just draw it out.
Maybe we'll have to see because while AXV does have that very fast running gun play style, drop and die, they do have that ticket advantage.
Old
Thanks to
Man
getting
Haas,
that
look at
midpoint
this.
to start.
Kraku right on top of Old Man Haas here. Lenny
Oh,
runs
we love
by
to see
also.
Kraku.
I got him.
I can't say anything. I'm gonna give Caster's curse. Should I wait for it to play out?
Fucking lifesaver. You're a fucking god.
Close to my body.
Kraku falling back here. Old Man Haas not looking.
Call out was made.
probably
Haas
in
is
a
not
bush.
aware. I think he's
Oh, Kraku gets dropped too. Old Man Haas with the double.
Southeast of me.
Roadkill's right on top of him.
though.
Finally gets the
Kraku,
takedown.
You were supposed to do it.
Roadkill, let me go. Let me go and clear this body.
AXV just... I would love to see them do what they did on the last game, but with the Tiger onto this fob. Like, you said they love the quick play style, but this is not quick. This is grinding. This is meat grinder right here. Right up the middle. This is bush camping meat grinding. It's not really doing anything.
I think AXV's honestly changed strat to get as many kills as possible.
Oh my gosh.
Bro,
Ticket
like
bleed
right
is
fucking
definitely
next
a
to
way
me.
to just end the game.
Pippin's not happy about that one. Moon went for the revive, whipped out the gun, and got the takedown here. He's going to get Xenograd up for his troubles too. Nice play. Nade coming out. Where's that nade landing? Too far.
Hey, better than a self-mutilating nade, you know?
Oh, Hab is overrun on the backside of this while we're watching this fight. Which Hab is overrun? Was it this one
Both
over
halves are
here?
up currently.
What is going on? I see the title. Okay, that was 2833. Sorry, a couple minutes ago. That was from the shovel. Apologies, apologies, apologies.
Borders are going down again.
All that effort undone there. Moon, Xenograd both get dropped by the flank here. I think Lenny also gets TK'd. Was that Kraku TKing Lenny on the point? You know what?
First RB is working a little bit of the way of a push right now. There's not anything stopping them from walking on a point if they really tried.
I gotta say, big brain rotation on that Hab, because look at where they're mortaring. They're trying to mortar the old Hab position. There is nothing there anymore. They rotated it into the building. Smart play with that rotation on the Hab. Now, they will not get their Hab taken down to pegs by these mortars. They are protected. That was a big brain play there from the leadership. I think it was Volts who called it out to rotate that Hab. So nice play from him.
Yeah, direct your attention over to the middle side here. We got a nice push coming in from first RB and TSQ.
Oh, hell
Looks
yeah.
like they're not going to go for the point, though. Instead of opting to continue that fight in the woods.
All right, on with I Am Gorilla. Victorious on the left. Volts, Trip, well, was on the right. Gorilla going to go for a Gorilla revive right here.
Oh, Kraku's actually making his way towards the point right now.
He's alone, though.
He's a little bit of alone, but he does have a lot of first RB and TSQ guys behind him.
We need some people.
Taki,
Into a 1v1 area of Taki.
smoke going out.
Kraku, no!
He goes down.
I just can't say anything. I'm cursing him.
Yeah, you can't do it.
Nice. I guess I one-tapped him in the face. I think I'm just gonna I only shot one bullet.
Lenny Pippin on point.
Hold.
It really is just Taki on the point right now.
Yeah. Well, Resident Evil too.
Oh, he's dead actually. There is no one stopping first RB from walking to the point at this point.
Yeah, but it's that same bad lane they were taking before. That building is isolated. There's a road in between. There's a field behind. There's a field on the left. There's a road on the right. Where do they push from there to the middle of the point, right? It's isolated, separated. They need a lot of smoke. I mean, a couple angles here could easily like lock this down. Swooper in his position where he is. Another up on the right side here, like Swooper, beautiful position, can completely lock down this road. Now you can't see it too well. Never mind. Okay, well, he's not going to be able to lock it down if he gets clapped as soon as he peeks that position. But look, on the right side here, and Mountain pushing in from the flank. Like, these two positions if they can get somebody like an MG on where Swooper was, I think they got this easy with less numbers. Just look at these angles here. Like, what is First RB TSQ gonna do to take this? They're gonna have to go on the flank.
I really think their fan out on the east was to go get that hab instead. But more importantly, they should have gone for the point, especially with how little people were on it. Because if they just run straight over to this west compound, there was nobody here for a good minute until Ant showed up.
Cannon on the radio on the backside. Can we go on board with him?
2 on the cap though.
Come on, go on board. Go on board with Cannon. What's going on? Why can I not? I think, there we go. So Cannon is on the radio. Hasn't started digging yet.
Is he buying his time back here?
Felix, I believe, is the closest. Gonna toss a smoke out. Let's get the map open. Here starts the digging for Cannon. Will he get this? Will he not? What do you think?
I don't know. My boy Kraku's not too far away. I think he's gonna come make a hero play, and that Vicky just crashed into a wall.
Down
he's
one
gonna
level.
Get disabled though.
Overrun.
Yeah, Giz.
Immediate call out though.
We don't know if there was a call out on the other side. Just a slow reaction. That's the thing. Cannon peeking where Felix was on the flank over there. He's pushing him too. Let's go on board.
Look on the map. Felix is running in. Lit's coming back. So is Grumps.
Oh yeah.
Wyatt.
This is
they're all running for this radio.
Cannon with the position in the bush though. I really like this position right here.
Storage. They need to. Y'all need to push.
AXV storing him.
Oh, Felix crawling behind Cannon. Will he see him? No. Yes. Okay. 1 down. 2 more to go.
That's free.
Pushing back to the radio here. Lit like fire.
Oh.
One of the best shooters on this team. That's not the guy you want peeking you. It's going to take Cannon down.
Definitely is not an area you want to be in. Grumps is at 11 right now. Lit's at 9. Definitely not the situation you want to be in for a 1v2.
Mortars are late.
Down.
They're so late though. Those mortars should have dropped as soon as that radio went down 1 layer. That would have really helped Cannon, I think, and would have made his life a lot easier. He could have sat in the bush and waited to hear digging, possibly. I mean, I guess it's a risk too because it could friendly fire him with the dispersion, but
if you can't push it, don't push it.
Yeah, dropping them on the building too is an interesting play. Definitely considering the point that it can't even hit the radio.
So, first RBTSQ still not able to take out the FOB. However, Isaiah might be able to crush this rally here. Yes, he does. Gets the rally. Big play from him. How is he the only one that's ever able to get onto this FOB, though? What is the rest of this team doing where they cannot push towards this FOB?
You know, I think, well, Kanito's rally is actually gone all the way out there.
So,
doesn't
also,
look like it would drop anywhere too crazy.
Are combat engineers banned? And why is he not on a combat engie?
I do not think combat engies are banned. We saw a little bit of one last match for repairing.
Yeah, we've definitely heard mine. So Isaiah needs to be on a combat engie. He seems like the only one who can actually get through the lines onto the position. And he actually ran past the FOB just to get onto that rally. So
yeah, I mean, I don't blame him for not wanting to go to combat engie. Irons in the terrain like this especially is not something you want to be dealing with.
Sneaky little play here underneath the vehicle.
I really do think Isaiah just values his scope more than he values the abilities of the
I mean,
NG.
for the team, if he can get that C4 down, that would be so huge. It would save him so much time digging. It would enable him to combo his play like the first time he was on the hab. If he had dug down the radio, dropped the C4 when that grenade hit, and then fought his way out. I mean, that radio would have probably gone down.
I don't think it would have, even if they did though, like even if he did drop them, there was still rally, so off that play wouldn't have gotten the hab. But it would be exciting to see. But I really think his thought process is, if I don't have the scope, I just can't get to it in the first place.
True. Robbie on the backside is going to take out Trip. No overrun here. The flank really not working out for first RBTSQ. You can see open fields are not your friend. This open field has been devastating to their push. They haven't been even able to get to the next tree line closer to that hab. Up the middle, though, they're doing pretty well.
We are having.
Yeah,
strong
they had a
from
push
south.
going on the
Yeah.
midpoint for a second, but they
Uh-oh.
just really got stopped on that
Uh-oh.
south on the southwest
Knucklehead
building.
is back in action on the radio. And Jim is digging it down.
These guys just seemingly coming out of nowhere like rats in the woodwork. But it's working for them, so hey, keep going.
Here comes the push back. Can TSQ, first RB, take back their radio?
Here goes Jim. One down. Two down.
Knucklehead clears it. Beautiful play from him.
Just don't bleed.
Gonna have to patch up. Who else
Yes.
is coming in? He's not
AXV pushing
resin.
hard too.
Oh,
That goes
beautiful
down.
nade.
Good. Shadow
Good
able to get up.
decision. Yeah,
AXV is pushing hard
That-
right now, though.
that was actually
that
a
radio, don't worry
poor
about it.
call
Save that
out there.
radio.
He was calling revive when he was just healing himself. I think if Shadow hadn't naded and tried to push that, he might have lost that fight. So good on Shadow to toss the nade in there. Clutch play to save the radio.
Radio's going down. If AXV was able to get this push just a little bit sooner at the time that rally came down, because a bunch of TSQ guys just dropped, but they weren't able to make anything off it.
Yeah. I have to mention, really beautiful play from AXV to plug that gap in the center here. I think a squad of TSQ, first RB TSQ got through the mid, but that gap was plugged by a squad, and now nobody else from this fob is pushing back in. Combine that with the pressure from Knucklehead and his magician friend there on the radio, and yeah, no follow-up and no more pressure onto the mid. Now, 118 to 86 is the score. 3-2 in caps here. Can AXV grind this one out? Can they come back and win this one? Do they have enough tickets left in hand? They only have, you know, about 40 tickets to go.
I don't know. It's definitely been an interesting match because while the ticket count's been a lot closer, it's been feeling like a snowball for AXV since that first initial roll. Canito squad's been trying to get something going on this east flank the whole time, but it's just not been working out for them. They got to try something different and fast. More skirmishes going down here. Nothing too crazy.
Again, they're trying to mortar to suppress the hab on the building. Obviously, it's not going to take it down. However, with only one way out of that hab, it could get a few takedowns as TSQ first RB try to exit.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like the follow-up is on point. Where is Knucklehead coming from? You see, I don't see any rallies in the backside anymore. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there is twos all the way out there.
Yeah, that's the one, because Jim the O's there, and he was with Knucklehead.
And you got sixes rally all the way in the back corner.
In this lull, let's take a big overview of the map here. See what either side is doing. It's so
Surprisingly-
odd. Look at, is this a first?
It's so weird to see no one on point.
Hold the phone. Is this a first RB rally?
Which one?
I mean, look, Axe is
All the way
here.
out there?
No, it's got to be a.
No, because that's got to be an AXV rally.
Has it
That
though?
would- Yeah, because Four's been, if you see where all the
Okay.
marks going on there, Four's been fighting over there like crazy. They just haven't
There's
really done-
someone from one. Both two squads are here. I wish the enemy team rallies were red. That would help a lot. Same with Habs and radios.
Yeah.
I wish they were red on the map.
Well, I'm wondering which two rally is who. Because there's two rallies down
I know,
on the
right beside each
southwest
other.
side.
What really confuses me is the positioning. No, that's... What? So that's the two rally. You can see the right one is going to be first RBTSQ. The left one is going to be AXV. And then
It's
the rally
crazy
on
to
the
think that
backside
they've
is
been sitting
AXV.
right next to each other for so long.
So, you know what? Finally,
Oh, speak of the devil, Grumps is making a beeline straight for it.
Grump
Asperger's
on
coming
the
first
radio?
right now.
Okay, Grumps, yeah, okay.
Yeah, Grumps is running straight for this rally off spawn.
We're
Drops
not
one and pulls back though.
going to see any more pushes from the sticks because that rally has been finally crushed in the back end by AXV. They finally found it. They crushed it. That fight on the back end is gone. What really confused me is one pushed up the mid and then did not prio the hab. It's like,
I mean, they've
You gotta
fixed
prowl the
that.
hab.
They're probably the ones
Grumps
that
found a body. I don't think
They
he's
are
seen
just
Rally though.
proud.
It's still up currently.
No, he's
taking
going a
long
little.
run right now.
He's going a little too far. I think he's thinking that possibly they were putting it as far as First RB TSQ were putting their rallies. It's not the case. It's a little closer than that.
I mean, if he keeps going on this track, he might run into 6 if he keeps wrapping around. Looks like he's going to be making his way back in, though.
Does he see anybody? Does he see Swooper? Swooper's crawling. He might see the rally if he looks. He might. Yeah, he see the rally. No, it's just in the foliage there. Oh, does he see? Clearly. Oh, just not looking. Doesn't see Swooper. Misses the whole squad. No.
I think he might have eyes on Rally, though, as it's not very well hidden.
No, no way. He'd be peeking it though. He missed everyone. Ah, unlucky there from Grumps.
Yeah. Looks like he's just going to keep wrapping his way around. Oh, Swooper's going straight towards his Rally instead, though.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like their Rally.
Yep, down it
there
goes.
it goes.
Nice play from AXV. Gonna crush the rally here.
Unfortunate. If Grumps had just kept going on that southern path, it might have been huge for them. Instead, it ended up with their Rally getting crushed finally.
Now, what is going on over here? That is a lot of bodies piled up right on top of each other. Now, but like Fire does drop. Did he take down everybody here? Is that why? What's going on?
Maybe.
Roadkill on the other side getting revives. Thought on the tight flank here in a bush, possibly gonna push in for a multi.
Roadkill's picking up Kraku right now. That's what we love to see. I think Thought Patrol's actually watching them.
Might be
looks like
waiting.
they're just on the other side of Death Load.
Yeah, he's just.
He might be waiting to commit a war crime. Who knows?
Pippin, really important for the callouts here. Pippin, if he hears the bodies, if he hears the footsteps.
Fucking night. We dead. Or,
Oh,
that
frag
was
call.
fucking dirt. Jesus Christ.
Kraku
was
called a
dirt.
frag that wasn't existing.
It was dirt. It was a dirt frag.
I think Thought
Beautiful
Patrol does have eyes on though.
Pippin call out on his body.
Oh,
On my body.
call out notification, too.
Oh,
Thought Patrol goes
quiet
down.
full.
I don't know.
QE. That is the keys he
I
was
got you,
pressing
bro.
there to
Big
win that
time,
firefight.
Gave me flashbacks to a different game there with that one.
R6?
No, I was actually thinking League of Legends and Rise.
Oh, Rise. Okay.
Yeah. Fuck.
Kraku finds himself
Should've
as
just
the
fucking
lone
moved myself.
survivor here.
No worry.
I'm gonna bleed out. I've got 50 seconds.
Pippin's
There's
bleeding
enough
out.
time.
be
There's
able
enough.
to
There's
save-
enough time. There's
Kraku
enough time.
for the
Fuck,
revive.
I don't have bandages.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
you
Oh,
gotta get
that's
the
Wait,
name.
Tyler. Where's the fucking Tyler?
These kills looking like
He's
they're
a-
trying to get a little bit of a push here.
He's a little discombobulated there. First of all, he calls a frag that's like a stone, and then he's saying going to revive, and he realizes he
It
gets
doesn't have any
bandages.
He's trying his best, okay, man? Your crowd favorite
no.
right there. And by crowd favorite, I mean caster favorite.
90-61. AXV over first RB TSQ.
Looks like a little bit of the TSQ squad tried to get a push out going for the cap here on storage. Did get quickly shut down by a wave of XZ coming
Yeah,
in.
nice defensive line get up set up here. Kanito, I'd love to see them rotate to the other side. Look at these free rallies. 3 free rallies over here. Now there is some pushback.
Yeah,
And some clearance coming
frags
in.
just came out over here on Kanito's side. They've really just been trying to work this flank the entire game, and it has not been working. I would have loved to see a different approach angle from this western half instead, because there's been nobody here all match.
Yeah.
Hey, why are we?
It really does just seem like every time TSQ tries to get onto storage, they get stuck on that southernmost building, and AXV just pulls it back on them.
You can hear the call out there from Volt asking, why are we doing stuff? Why are we pushing out? We have the ticket advantage. Why are we wasting our tickets? Let them grind our tickets on us. What do you think about that strategy? Is that the way to victory here for first WTSQ?
It's definitely a strat, but considering the fact they're down 30 tickets, it wouldn't be my first idea.
Let me get a bite. Drops trying to revive his friend here. Rattler, lone survivor. Sigma Tech Merc here for AXV. Gretzky.
You know, I really do gotta say, I love just watching random first RB guys crawling through fields.
How much of that is going on right now?
I mean, directly behind you, you've got Raz crawling about a good 100 meters across this giant open area. Right
yeah,
past
Raz
Rattler,
is in front of us. He's running away from the shots.
Yup.
He's
Looks like he's going to the res instead. He's been spotted though.
Oh my
He
god,
gets
Raz has a
dropped.
guardian angel. Volts or Gorilla. But Raz getting
Volts.
shot, not rotating for the flick or anything there.
He just does not care. He is here for the reses.
A little bit of
how many reses he actually has.
decap on Nilram Villa. This is not good. Huge push coming in from AXV onto the fob of first RB Liquid. Now they're on the fob. No control of the radio.
Proxy.
This is
Raz really is a guardian angel though. He's got 20
tight quarters
reses under
over
his
here.
belt.
Kraku not running towards the fob though.
Hey, I can respect that. Man's playing his life.
Look at Ninja too. He got taken out from the top of the fob holding a tight angle. That's rough.
Man, Kraku got dropped running away in a straight line.
One GL nade in this, and their camp is like half done.
Oh,
3 GL
the nade would be
nades.
beautiful right now.
We need
But
the
as
rallies.
long as they keep hold of their radio, even if they dig down that fob, all they got to do is place another one.
Lenny from the backside, promising pushing
We're
to
gonna
point.
save it if all of you can
They
have
are
it.
losing Villa actually at full
Very
time.
fast, yeah. Lenny on the outside here gets one. Del Rey needs to get this takedown. Looks like a friend behind him. Oh, Smickle does trade.
Raz here just getting trip up with Volts and Gretzky just directly south of the hab.
Yeah, but yeah, it doesn't change much. They have to-
Really wanting to see a frag out coming out from one of these four right now.
They only have 2 chevrons. Okay, we good. We good.
AXV cap's fallen to 2 chevrons already.
They're close to cap.
One banding on Lenny.
Get that ammo. Make the rallies.
Knucklehead holding strong on the south side.
Back up to 3, down to 2
Tossing a
again.
nade
Down to
over
1
the
chevron.
wall.
Frag misses. Unfortunate. Volts throwing another. Let's see if this one gets any. Not gonna happen. Goes wide. Volts does get to Jono with the gun.
Gretzky pushing in close from the
Raz.
backside.
The floor if you can.
Raz showing off that he can get kills too. Dropping Knucklehead inside the house. Gretzky gets another. Bite drops. Gretzky really worked this flank here. Crawling his way through.
Yeah. But Zakafel gonna get the revive off here onto Smickle. And Jono, they're on top of each
And
other.
able to get Alpha. Found myself a nice little spot to sit over here watching the doorway.
Use
Is he
that
gonna get
time
another,
for
though?
rallies.
They're all just sitting inside. Down goes the Hab. Hab is being dug down and being rotated right now.
Interesting strat, to digging down that half. That means the first RB can just get a new one up somewhere else.
Yeah.
We'll see how it works out for them.
The good position they were in is completely being negated.
Yup. And looking to throw a frag here.
Here
Those
comes
trips
Trip.
just went straight to where the hab used to be. Dropped immediately.
Trip should have naded that. Why didn't he nade that?
Ant's just high. Ant's just honestly high here. I don't know how this man's still alive.
Absolute meat grinder here on Nilram Villa. However, the
It
Allies,
is literal.
the U.S. holding on to this one. There we go. Finally getting the neutralization
Here comes
starting
Mortars
cap.
again.
Yeah,
It has been
Mortars.
flipped to neutral. And Cap came up for 1 chevron for a second. Here it is again. Talkie walked on the point.
Mortars hammering the push here for the U.S. side.
Hey, Wordland.
Warland's looking like the only guy actually up on the cap itself.
He needs to stay alive right here.
Coming up for a medic revive.
Warland needs to stay alive. He cannot afford to go down. He doesn't need to fight anybody. He just needs to stay up and stall this cap right now.
Yeah, it seems like we got a lot of reinforcements running back from main because they got no other options. Maybe they can make it over though. They do have a couple of AXV guys trying to climb their way back.
Oh, very dangerous play
There
here
goes
going
that.
for the revive.
Not able to get anything though. Warland looking like he's gonna be able to get a revive on one of the men. Takes over his Gorilla. Cannon is pushing back in though, clearing the building where he was just previously. We'll see if he can find him out the res though. Might be able to hear him.
No, Warland goes down.
Ooh, Mortar.
Direct
Yeah, hate to
mortar,
see
not
it.
worth in the end. There goes the cap up to 2 chevrons here. Nobody else left up. I hear a vehicle. Oh, it's a Humvee. Oh my god. I was gonna say a Humvee, but they didn't use it to push the point.
Ragnar's popping off right now, actually. Just dropped 4.
Oh,
Kraku's running in.
your favorite
Here's
boy.
one Ragnar popping off up there.
Kraku, let's go, baby. I have faith. I believe.
Oh,
That's what, 2?
he got 2.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Rushi gets him though.
These are really nice positions from Jim and Hoochie here. Laying down, holding tight angles, not worrying about shoving into point, taking their time. 5 chevron cap
There
onto
goes
Nilram.
Rushi, line on the corner. Tori's trying to puch in with Gretzky.
But I don't think it's going to be enough.
Yeah,
it's
they're
not gonna
about
be
it. They're
enough.
full chevrons.
They don't
They're
have
about
enough
a cap.
tickets.
64 to 33.
Oh, they're gonna get
overtaken.
30.
There's more. Another 2 just went down to Sniper. Drum's able to get 1 back. Drum's able to get 2. Oh, it does trade back though with Knucklehead able to take him down.
Isaiah popping off, gets 2, but gets
before getting
dropped.
traded back with the Tactician. AXV still able to hold that.
And there it is.
That cap.
They cap 103 tickets. AXV does it. They come back. Oh.